was at the Shrewsbury game, and the one thing that struck me was the level of organisation and the willingness to work for each other in that game. And you'd only had 24 hours to work with the squad at that point. That's only something great, a good platform for you to build on going forward.
Absolutely. I mean, everybody likes to work hard, don't they? Once you've worked hard, you had a good day's work, you feel good about yourself. So obviously that's what we're installing in the players, and that's one of the messages. Really work really hard for each other and for the team and for the club. So they've done that in the last 10 days, and I'm really pleased with that. And of course, organisation as well. Of course, you've got to set up tactically properly. Even though we only had maybe 24 hours, but obviously we knew a wee bit about Shrewsbury. We knew their setup, so how we wanted to go in. And I'm happy with the way the players have took on the instruction tactically as well.
Have you noticed a significant step on from that, despite the fact you lost in that game to Peterborough? But have you noticed that players were taking the messages on board?
I think so. I think we're always in both the games, weren't we? I think nobody could ever say that we could have probably got a point out of Peterborough, because obviously the penalty turned it, didn't it? It was just a penalty. It's nothing tactical. It's just a penalty. So I think again the shape was good. They never had many chances other than they really got the penalty. So I think that part of the game, the boys have been really good, and I think we just need to see the game out better in the last 5, 10, 15 minutes of the match, really.
How do you approach a game like Morecambe, given the fact that they are in and around you, and you will have people saying relegation, 6 points and all that business? Do you approach it like any other game, or is that always going to be in the back of your head and the squad's head that 3 points here will make a bigger impact than 3 points against any other teams?
Yeah, I mean the league is what the league is reading, isn't it? I mean Morecambe are in around us, but to be honest with you, I've never looked at the league. I've never looked at the league since I've come here. I know we're at the bottom of the league, so that's it. I've just got to take each game at a time, which I'm doing. We're at the bottom of the league, everybody's above us, so we're going to be the underdog going into every match. We're just got to work the players on the training ground as hard as we possibly can to get a result. And honestly, it's one game at a time for us. We just want a point, 3 points to try and get that momentum and try to get the players believing in themselves that it's working. I think at the last 2 games, I think it was clear to everybody watching that I think 3 points would have been minimum for us. Even against Peterborough, it was a drop until the 70th minute we get a penalty given against us. So, we've been in both games. I think we should be more points in the bag. It's not happened, so hopefully we can go to Morecambe and get a result. At the end of the day, we'll be the underdog. And but the boys have worked hard, and hopefully we can get some points in.
Use that as motivation with them. People don't expect anything to get from certain games. Let's go prove them wrong.
I think you can do. Know that I've done that because I'm just working the way I work, instill confidence in the team, work them as hard as I possibly can, and and make them better. We're here to develop the players as well. I've got a development background, and we're here to make the players better. But of course, we're here to motivate them as well to fight for a shot and go out there and get victories, get points. Fight for every match really.
What do you know about Morecambe?
I know that they're strong at home. I think they're unbeaten there for months and months. I think the last 8 games they've not been beat. They're not a possession team really. They're more direct. Made a counter-attacking team. They've got some of the best stats in the country for counter-attacking, for chances. So we're going to have to be aware of our attacking balance when we're defending. So when we're attacking, we've got to make sure we've got a nice balance behind the ball, or we'll get done in the counter-attack. Of course, they've got a lot of good results at home, and they're strong at home, and it's going to be a tough task for us.
And I suppose really, it is a tough task for you, but what an incredible opportunity it is to notch up your first win against a rival in that part of the table. That could then set you off on a nice run.
That's it. That's what we're looking for, isn't it? Just to get that wee momentum to try and get that first point, first win. We come so close in the first week we were here. Peterborough was probably a draw, and this one's going to be a big match for us. But they're all big matches for us. We're at the bottom of the league, aren't we? So at the end of the day, every team above us is better than us. So we're going to have to close that gap, and we've got a chance on Saturday to do that. And we've worked really hard this week, and we're looking forward to the match.
Are we looking all right in terms of fitness?
Yeah, no real problems really. Bailey Cargill's been off and on with a bit of a knee injury, so we've had to manage him a little bit. So no, we've got around about 18, 19 in the squad really, so that's where we are. No other problems.
Just finally, it is those fine margins, isn't it, between 3 points or no points, isn't it, really? I mean, is it more about mentality more than anything else?
I think it can be that.
Switched on to that final whistle?
That's it, I think you can be, can you? I think obviously when you get, you're protecting something, in you. So just against Shrewsbury, we're protecting, so you're sinking a little bit in. It's just normal that the players are desperate to get over the line, so you start sinking down a little bit. So we've got to make sure that, if we've got our nose in front, to make sure that we're brave to get on the ball and brave to keep that defensive line a wee bit higher.